Joyride 1957, a novel of intrigue by J.P. Wasmiller, Chapter 154. James got up by 8 and after a quick breakfast walked through the lobby with his bag to the checkout counter. "Just a moment, sir. I'll get your package," the clerk said. No, that won't be necessary. I'd like to leave it here if I may. I'll be back in a week to pick it up. Rather, could you give me a reservation for a week from tonight? He handed the clerk a $5 bill. "Certainly, sir. Your reservation is confirmed, and I will make certain to guard your package with my life." The clerk smiled. James thought the clerk might just have to do exactly that. But James just thanked the guard and walked out of the hotel into the small parking area in front of the hotel. He saw some very nice cars parked there. There was a Rolls-Royce, a 300 SL, a Lincoln Premier, a Chrysler Imperial, a Porsche, and a Cadillac Eldorado Barretts. Immediately he knew which one he wanted. The Barretts was silver with a black convertible top and red leather interior. He peered inside. The key was in the ignition and the odometer read 57 miles. He looked for the valet person. It was a short young man. "Say, I forgot my valet ticket at the desk from my Barretts. Could you go in and retrieve it for me?" The valet nodded and walked toward the lobby. Once inside, James sat down in the driver's seat, turned the ignition key, and slowly cruised out of the small lot on the Mason Street. He followed Mason to Francisco and turned left. He then turned left on Hyde. He drove south until he saw the sign that said Lombard Street. He had always wanted to do this, and he turned the Barrett's left onto the curvy little street called Lombard, replete with quaint homes and flowered curbs. It was a steep downhill, and James kept his foot on the brake as he eased the big Cadillac back and forth down the narrow street. Once he reached the bottom of Lombard Street, he turned south and eventually got onto Highway 101 south. He checked and double-checked, but he could see no one following him. He sat back and tried to relax, but all he could think of was his wonderful redhead. The red leather seats would have to take her place for a while.